Cancer. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you. For the rest of September, Cancer. My husband is playing with the kids literally outside my office, scaring them, playing with them. I'm live. I'm live. Anyway, as you come in, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new here. Share this video with someone that you love. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading, send me a love donation. Follow me on any other platform or subscribe to my Patreon. I really feel like there being a full house, so a lot of noise, a lot of other people, a lot of conflicting energies. You may need to speak up about your boundaries, about, hey, yo, my 4-year-old's in the background, so I'm like, hey, yo. It's crazy. I just feel like communicating with somebody really differently. Y'all being from different places. For some of you, Virginia is relevant. Someone being from Virginia, 434 was on the clock earlier. That was sticking out to me, and I was in your energy. I feel like when someone gets afraid, or someone's afraid, someone's father, root chakra energy, father's in Aquarius, or root chakra energy being shaken up when someone's fearful in some way. You know, their inner child being afraid, being stirred up, being restless, being near. I feel like if you have children, I feel like feeling as if they're in close proximity, or you don't have any privacy really on top of you, or y'all are really close somehow, or this is your inner child, you know. But I feel like wanting to set some solid boundaries that you don't know how to set. I feel like the inner child, or the children are really creative, you know, really expressive. I feel like we really speak too much truth, so much truth that makes you uncomfortable. Says they're unpredictable in what they say. Someone's inner child, it's rearing its head. You know, you're afraid of it, but that means that you've been disconnected from it, from, you know, how it feels, what it's been through, its trauma, not wanting to give it a voice, not holding space, not integrating, not sharing yourself, sharing your life, your mothering, nurturing energy even with your inner child. Not enough. May do this for others, but you don't do this for yourself. Your inner child getting a little frustrated with you, or is angry with you, and so, or you are worried about what it'll say, or you're worried about what the child will say, the children will say when put on the spot, when asked, when questioned. Some of you want to take your children to therapy, but you're afraid of what the kid will say. You're afraid of looking bad, looking some type of way. Meanwhile, it's important, especially if no one's forced you to take your kid to therapy. You know, you may not be perfect, and your kid may say some things that you don't like, or, you know, stir some you know, uncomfortable feelings in you, or may even say some things that raise some concern and that you need to look at. But ultimately, you being the one to say, I want to, you know, I want to work on this, or I'm taking the initiative. I'm here to make sure whatever damage that I've done so far, I don't continue to do. I stop, you know, I heal, I break these curses. You know, I do better. I learn from my mistakes, and I get my kid the help that they need. But this is you with your inner child. It stops now. It stops with me. I have to face these fears. I have to acknowledge this 333 on the clock, you know, so that I can be better. I can do better for those that I love, do better for myself, you know. There's energy out here, and I just feel like people understanding that. You know, not everybody having the tools, but when you go seek the tools, when you're open and you're willing to learn, it says a whole lot about you, you know. And people are willing to work with you, learn, you know, help you learn, teach you. I also really feel like there's something about honoring that, you know, your strengths out here. Let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, source, God, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Cancer, sun, moon, rising, and north node to see what messages you have for them for the rest of September. Please protect the space from any negative energies, and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. Alright, so boom, this Queen of Wands being out here, your strengths, I just feel like it being really dope, you know, that you figure out how to do things on your own, and you make things happen. I also feel like dealing with someone this way, being really inspired by someone this way, being in close proximity to someone, having access to this, that, you know, they really rubbed off on you. There's something about astrology, or, you know, identifying with both of your charts. You may also be a Leo, while they, or, you know, there's something about having heavy fire sign placements in your chart, even Aries, Leo, Sag, or being in close proximity to a fire sign, really rubbing off on you in some way, you know, changing you for the better. Right, really showing you what you know, this, for some of you, this is becoming a mother somehow, or, you know, no bullshit. Really changing you for the better, or showing you what you're capable of. There really is something about expanding your palate. You know, you're really good at what you do naturally. For some of you, a lot of you, this has to do with food or cooking. Being really amazing at what you do naturally. It's time to really expand your palate into different food, cultural foods, and not just to learn their food or how to make their food, but really study the culture. Learn, you know, this could also be traveling. This could be visiting certain places or connecting with people from different places to really understand, respect, have a certain respect for their and understanding, you know, of their culture. Which really translates in your food if you're going to cook the food, right? Because it ain't real if you haven't made that connection or haven't done that research. You know, I feel like even getting the approval from the ancestors of those people by honoring their customs, honoring their ways. This being the difference between you and other chefs, you and other cooks, or you and other spiritualists, you and other healers in some way, you and other you know, people who are in the same field as you, right? This could be the, you know, I just wanted to say designers willing to travel to go see someone long distance or learn somebody's method from the international, who's international, from across seas, not even from your backyard, not from where you're around, you know, or where you're from. I just feel like your strength being that that you're really good at certain things naturally. You need to work on your throat chakra. You're really good at certain things naturally, but don't limit yourself. Where it's been a really long time since you went to school in some way. Someone may want to go back to school or need to go back to school, or need to, right, be open to studying something new. This could be also being self-taught, but I also feel like you ain't got to do everything by yourself. People want to help you. I feel like you're doing a beautiful job moving forward, leaving what no longer serves you, sticking with the plan, you know, even if it's something that you feel like is valuable and you miss, you move forward anyway. You honor, you know, spirit. You honor moving. You honor the tides, the shifting of energy. You know, even if you don't understand it, which is really beautiful out here. As far as, you know, your weaknesses out here, I feel like it's okay, baby. Show me in 1 minute, okay? You know, I feel like your weaknesses is your your anger, the way that you get angry, you know, the way that you don't go out of your way to work on something with certain people that you love. I really feel like someone would rather struggle by themselves than to ask for anyone for help, because of the way that they are treated or the way that they feel they are received when they ask for it, or this is when they ask you, or this is you, yo. You could do everything by yourself, but help is out here. The very thing that makes you very strong and powerful also makes you very weak. I also really feel like you did some really strong magic. For some of you, did some really strong magic on somebody. You set out some really strong intentions, or you said some things, or you thought some things, and that's also your weakness. The way that it came back to you, how powerful your wand is, how it came full circle. You know, you affirming that you didn't. That's so beautiful, baby. 2A. Somebody lives in 2A, apartment 2A. 2 and A could be relevant. Here, baby. She said to show y'all. 2 and A is relevant. That's so good, baby. Give me a minute, okay, my love?
What do we do next?
Whatever you
X?
B is the next letter.
I can't do that. Let's do X first.
I can't do that. Let's do X first. Go in whatever order you want to go in. Learn at whatever pace that you want to learn. You may be learning something out of order. You'll put it in order later on. You'll make sense of it later on. And you've been learning things, bits and pieces throughout your journey. Things are starting to make sense now. Learning something years ago, and now just learning the, you know, the missing puzzle, the missing piece. 9/11. It was urgent that you learned it. What letter is this? You almost said it. What is it?
D.
No.
F.
This is I. Or H, depending on how you look at it, right? Heavy on the perspective, perception being everything. Give me 1 second, my love. That's so good. Give me a second and I'll work with you in your letters. Okay? Yeah, I feel like someone sets a blueprint, you know, something about this, because it's giving trace letters, or someone sets a blueprint for you to follow. But I feel like, right, you know, not giving thanks, not honoring this, or this is you, the same thing that you set up. You lead the way for certain people. You show them how to do it. No, they don't give you your thanks. They don't honor you. They don't, you know, for the part that you play. They don't honor the partnership. If you don't do this with someone else, I just feel like not fighting for a connection with someone, you know, not fighting, not being honest, not being truthful, not honoring the new beginning. I also really feel like intuitively knowing something and not acting on it, or not having the conversation, avoiding, not moving towards someone brings an ultimate ending to something. Or this is how you keep showing up several times in different areas of your life. It's time for transformation. It's time to change. I feel like a Scorpio is not on board, giving you a hard time every step of the way. Also a Scorpio and a Taurus. A Scorpio and a Taurus could be going back and forth all the time. What's this?
Oh, this is me.
This is you?
Mm-hmm.
Is this, are you laying down?
No.
What is this? What is she laying? What is it?
No, I'm eating hot dog.
You're eating a hot dog. Someone's eating a glizzy. Guess what
I'm
it is?
eating hot dog.
Heavy on this energy.
I'm
Anyway,
hungry.
someone's hungry, right? But how many different ways can you make a hot dog? How many different ways are hot dogs eaten all around the world? No, it's giving, or we need to expand outside of our palette of what we know. You're really good at doing what you know how to do, but there's a lot more for you to do. There's a lot more for you to learn out there. A lot more flavors for you to play with, the recipes for you to try. Anyway, again, I feel like a Scorpio's not on board. A Scorpio could be going back and forth with a Taurus. Taurus could have you in your feelings in some way, but I also really feel like you blame them for shit that you gotta take accountability for. It's your responsibility. It's not their problem. And so, you know, you may be upset with the way that they respond or choose not to, but it's your problem. You keep avoiding certain things, makes them unavailable. I also really feel like stop calling certain people when you can handle certain things for yourself, or certain people need to stop calling you. You need to learn to say no, so people stop calling you when it's every time of day, 11:55, you know, every time that they fucking need help in some way, when all the help that they need is to learn how to make better decisions in the first place. Or certain sacrifices in the first place. Showing up for themselves in the first place, not waiting until shit hits the fan for you to show up. 12-12, or this is you needing to you know, make sure that you show up that way. Take care of yourself, so you're not always expecting someone else to, because it ain't their responsibility. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. What's this?
This is my mom and dad.
I'm gonna show you her picture. It's so beautiful. I love it, Nana. It's just giving being covered, being protected. I just feel like being surrounded, being covered. It feels like somebody in the bed, and there's certain energies around you at night or when you in the bed. No bullshit. That's what I say. Anyway, I love you. It's your girl, Merce, the Big Body Benz. Runs, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace. Thank you.